Welcome to the Jones.com podcast. I'm here with Big Daddy Dage.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I am lit. I am lit. I don't think you realize within a few days I will be experiencing a birthday,
That's a fact. I didn't
and
know that actually.
I'm starting my turn up now.
As you should.
Now, all month of June, I will also be extremely lit. I don't think people understand this.
I respect that because my birthday, I feel like it's a big deal as well, and so I make it, an event. It's actually called Deja Day Weekend, which I'm sure you are already aware of.
I
But
was
yeah,
not aware of
Deja
this.
Day Weekend is approaching, guys. September 7th.
It's so
In
far
like maybe
away.
something. It's like 3 months. It's like 3 months. It's not that far.
So Deja Day
But I'm
weekend.
accepting gifts and donations.
You know
Gifts
what?
and donations.
Speaking of that, I always get kind of depressed around my birthday because no one ever really gets me anything.
We don't ask.
I don't. I didn't know I was supposed to ask
I
for
mean,
things
that's a fair point, but
because I
like,
feel like if you're friends with somebody and you know what they like, because I put on my Instagram all the time, hey guys, someone get me this or someone get. I throw so many hints out, right? And on my birthday, it's just no love. It's just.
but do you like have a thing with your friends in which y'all like know that you exchange gifts on birthdays?
I mean, I do get people things for their birthday.
Okay, so
You
they're
know,
just not reciprocating the love.
right. I feel like, I'm a giver. I give so much.
I guess. I guess I can see that. I won't argue that point.
I feel like you weren't like sold on the statement.
Not 100%, like
Mhm.
not fully, but like I won't argue it.
What you get me for Valentine's Day?
Nothing.
What I get you for Valentine's Day?
You know what? And that was you got me something.
Right.
I wasn't expecting any of that. That was very nice of you. But that was
Exactly.
the first time that I think I've gotten a gift from Ishmael. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying.
Mhm. Mm,
Let's
possibly
not make it seem like it's
a
an all the
consistent
time.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
My goal is to be more consistent. Actually, my goal is to give.
Consistency is key.
Right. My goal is to like consistently give more, and hopefully I'll receive more. I'm not giving to receive, but you just know
What you put out, you
you should.
expect to get back.
Yeah. And a lot of times I feel like I don't get that.
I feel you, cause I'm in the same boat.
You give a lot.
I think so.
Mhm.
Depending on who it is, if I care about you, I'm a very giving person.
Mhm. But like my giving necessarily isn't always gifts. So if we were to hang out and there's a high chance that I will pay for whatever we're eating.
Mm.
You know that. Don't
I can recall maybe one or two times. I can
we don't
recall.
hang out that often.
And you know what? And I tell you that
It's not my
you
fault
always
though.
doing things, but you never ask me to do anything.
It's
Whose
not.
fault is it, Ishmael, if not yours?
I think it's a mutual thing.
I don't be on shit.
Well, me neither.
No, I literally just said you're always doing
But
something.
I'm not though.
But you can unless you like hold. Damn, I feel like Drake has a line for this too, and I don't know exactly what it is. But unless you're holding on to the pics to
Mhm.
drop later to make it seem like you're consistently doing shit,
Yeah.
then you are actually, unless it's that, you are actually consistently doing shit. If this is you posting shit when it's happening, then
Mhm.
you're always doing something.
Can you do a favor for me?
Into the mic.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Yeah. But no. I'm not always out as much as people seem as much as it seems like I am. Is that me?
It is you. My phone doesn't make that noise.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, my cousin's getting married soon.
That's wild.
When are you getting married?
I, I don't know. Whenever somebody's son starts to act right, they ask me to bring him.
What would be the ideal time of you dating this person?
The ideal time?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm open to it now. This ain't
So
end up
like,
yet. Yeah.
if I just proposed,
No.
what if I flew you out first?
No. I was gonna say we live in the same city where you're gonna fly me out too, but I guess that doesn't really matter. But you can add me on that companion list.
Anywho,
He works at Delta
that will be cut out.
guys.
Uh, really though?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's definitely a no.
So like a year. Could you date somebody for a year and then propose to you? Or is that too soon?
It's not too soon, but it totally depends on like y'all relationship. Like
Right.
if y'all are at that point in a year, then cool, and if you're not, then it's a no. And I feel like as a man, you shouldn't ask before you kind of already know that you're going to get a yes. Like
Mhm.
people who get told no, you probably shouldn't have done that. Like there should have been
I mean, afterwards, I'm
telltale
sure they
signs.
know, but
But I'm saying like there should have been signs prior to that that would have told you like she not ready for this. Like if a girl wants to get married, she's gonna definitely be making it known.
mhm.
And if she's not doing that, and you just asking off GP just because you think that that's what she wants, then probably shouldn't have did that.
You know what's weird? I was talking to my friend yesterday actually, and she goes, I don't think there's anybody in my life that I could see myself being with for life.
Oh, for sure, I definitely haven't met my husband yet.
That's good.
I'm assuming it's Damson Idris. I haven't met him yet, so again, my point still stands. But
Why do you assume it's him?
cause he checks a lot of boxes. He's fine. He's dark skinned. He has a
Mhm.
British accent, and he has his shit together.
I checked three of those four boxes.
I mean, debate on beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So.
I get what you're saying, but that wouldn't apply in this situation.
You are dark skinned.
Mhm.
I guess your shit isn't not together,
Right.
but not on
Right.
the level that he's a millionaire.
I, look,
And I'm sure his credit
we don't
score
know
is
that,
much
but
higher than yours.
we can assume he's a millionaire.
It's Googleable, so
Yeah, they can't count pockets, right?
it's Googleable.
I mean, net worth is just how much thing.
It's and his is still much higher than yours.
Look, I'm not arguing that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Okay, so let's just
Okay.
say he's much more established.
Comparison is the thief of joy, is what they say. But we're not comparing myself to him.
Okay.
I'm just saying I checked three of those four boxes. Not that I would want to marry you. I'm just saying.
All right, great.
Why you say great? Like I'm not a great guy.
You know, you are for somebody else.
That's fair.
Mhm.
That's fair. But yeah. Three. Hmm. So, you haven't met your husband yet,
Mm-mm.
in your mind. So that means everybody in your life now should just stop shooting.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
I'm gonna
If
clip.
you're watching the pod, yes.
I'm gonna clip this part.
What?
This is the part I want to clip.
Oh. Okay, I
So
got you. This is the
and so yeah. So when you share this, it's gonna be every single one of your holes is gonna fall off.
stop shooting or come correct.
What you mean? Come correct? Like step the game up?
Mhm.
Mm.
I
So
mean, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna call out names, but like most of them is to stop shooting, and others it's to come correct.
so wait, how would they know who's who?
Um, they should all have a very clear understanding of who they are. But then again, maybe not, cause y'all throw up shots and we block them and just keep shooting.
I think
Persistence isn't good in every situation.
I think it's kind of complicated sometimes when you're dealing with somebody who you really don't know where you stand with them, and you could think things are going excellent, right? And then in reality, you getting played the whole time.
That is true. But in my situation, there's
Mm.
no one in my life that should be thinking that anything is going anyway.
So everybody's gotta stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, they're already almost getting blocked. So I think that
Oh my
they
goodness,
realize that
they get blocked.
not. No, I didn't mean. I meant the shots are
Oh,
getting
okay,
blocked. They're
okay,
not
okay.
literally getting blocked.
How do you block shots?
No.
I was just you just say
Or
no.
I'm just gonna read it and ignore it.
No.
But that doesn't work either. It's just more messages. A lot of my messages are lopsided. It's very one sided.
Oh, they be talking to their stuff in your DMs.
Hmm.
Do you just like on Instagram? Do you at least double tap it? It's like oh.
You know what? I do. Like certain things, I just double tap.
See that double tap is what's giving folks hope.
No, I think that's still me not saying shit to you. Cause you know what? In a text message conversation, if you send me an emoji,
Hmm.
like depending on the context, I might continue it. But 9 times out of 10, that is a conversation ender. Like, cause what the fuck am I supposed to say to that? Cause you didn't just say anything. Just like I mean, I'm an Android user, but like y'all got the little
The little
laughed
thumbs up.
at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
shit like that. Like, what am I supposed to say to that? You didn't say
That's true. I mean, sometimes we can. Yeah, you're right. I don't respond to
anything.
those.
Exactly.
But in
So
my
the double tap is the same thing. It's like, yeah, thank you, but
in
I don't
my
really have shit,
defense,
shit to say to you.
I'm a terrible texter. I don't like texting at all. It's if I text you, it's to hang out or it's to find out some information. If I'm talking to somebody, I can't text you throughout the day because I have my own life going on. I don't.
I understand that, but depending on who it is, sometimes I do want to talk to you all day, or I
I
do have days where I'm legitimately busy and like I don't have time
there's
for that.
nobody that I ever want to talk to all day long.
I mean, not literally all day, but like I'm gonna take my
Th-
time out to
Neither throughout. I
respond.
just don't like texting. It's what do we? If
I
you're
don't mind
not
this. I've actually found out that I don't like talking on the phone as much,
that
but
too,
it's because don't y'all don't be saying shit. Like I don't want to just hold the
pointless
phone.
conversation.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm not
call me if you don't have anything to say. So
exactly.
I don't text or call. So it's so me when like I'm in a dating situation, it's complicated because if I text you, it's to go on a date. It's for us to hang out. You know, it's not to hey, how you doing? Oh, interesting. Well, I'm doing this. My date. Let me tell you about like I don't just I don't like that. I rather be with you in person
That's a fact.
and that's just how it is. And I could really like you a lot, and I could go a day without texting you because sometimes I don't have anything to say.
I think you at least gotta let off that good morning. Have a good day.
I'll be trying.
Because the good morning, I hope you have a good day is I'm reaching out, but also like I don't have time to talk to you all day. When you say it just like that, good
Sometimes
morning,
it's
I hope you have a good day. That's me starting and ending
mhm.
a conversation.
so, sometimes I don't even I respect that. Sometimes I don't even be busy. I just there's nothing to talk about. A lot.
I get that. I'm saying I'm not arguing with you. Like I definitely get that. So you have you gotta flip flop your days. Sometimes shit don't be going on. I'm
Yeah.
busy. I don't got time to talk to you. And other days,
Some days I just be.
I want to talk. I do.
Some days I can be completely free, doing absolutely nothing. And if I text you, I'm not gonna text you. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not gonna text you. And
Mm.
if you text me, it. What do you mean?
I so look, I do prefer the in person,
Yeah,
spending
yeah.
time, face to face thing. But if you can't always do that, because again, sometimes I am busy, I don't have time to see you. Our schedules might not line
Right,
up,
right,
so we
right,
do
right.
have to keep that line of communication open, because you're not always going to be around that person. But I
Right.
still want to experience you.
If I'm feeling missed, then hit me up. Don't wait on me to hit you up. What is this game that
I
people?
didn't say you have to do. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like you saying you don't like doing it at all, as in like you're not even
No, no,
replying
no.
if the bitch
Like,
do
no.
reach
Whoa,
out to
whoa.
you.
That's crazy. That's absurd. If someone texts me, I'm gonna hit you back.
But you're
But
just not initiating it.
if I don't have anything to say, this is
And see, you got to be careful with that shit too, because I'm also not gonna always be the one like reaching out.
yeah, that's fair. I believe in after I've taken you on a certain number of dates, I'm just gonna stop hitting you up.
No, because then she's just gonna think you're backpedaling.
No.
She's gonna think you're falling off.
I need I need you
Because
to
that's being inconsistent. What are we just talking about? Consistency.
I need to also feel wanted. If I've taken you on 3 to 4 dates and you haven't come out of your mouth to say, "Hey, we should do this," or "This day, can we do this?" You get what I'm saying? You haven't taken the time to plan something. Then in my mind, it's like, "Oh, okay, I'm just taking you out, and you're just saying yes every single time." Cause I know what it feels like to be wanted. We've always been wanted.
Mhm.
I've been wanted before. I've been in relationships, and in those relationships, people want to take me out every now and then, or people plan stuff. People have things they want to do, and I'm the specific person they want to do things with. But if you're not putting in that mutual effort for us to like build a relationship, then why should I keep taking you out?
Oh, yeah, we gotta match energies.
Right. And I just feel like a lot of times a lot of women aren't doing that.
I mean, I guess maybe you're just not fucking with the right women, or maybe they weren't interested,
Or
and
maybe I'm
then
just a
that's
lame
why you're
man.
not talking to them.
Maybe I'm
Or
just a
that's, I
lame
mean,
man.
that could be it too.
But that's not true. What
I
are we
mean,
talking? I, you know,
anything's possible.
I'm that nigga.
You should have that confidence about yourself.
It's not even that.
Everyone should feel that way about themselves.
It's when I look at the competition
This guy.
and they're the
That was
comp
funny.
the last 4 dates you went on. What was the best one? What did you guys do out of the last 4 dates you went on? And
mm,
I'm sure I could top that like off boredom.
I guess like the cutest like few things I've done recently, like we did. I have done a little paint in the park
Mhm.
situation, and what is it called? Painted Pen. I went to somebody took me to Painted Pen.
Mhm.
I really like it. There, it's really cute. So I
Oh,
went
so
to
you
do.
getting lucky?
What you mean? Oh,
Cause
are these your spots?
no 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 no
These
no.
is your steez?
Nah nah. I don't steal other people's swag.
Uh-uh.
Uh, unless it's from Twitter. Uh, the thing is, when I normally ask women that question, they say, "Oh, we went to this restaurant," or "Oh, he took me here to this spot, which is another restaurant."
Right.
And a lot of times when men are planning dates, they're planning it at restaurants. I don't plan.
I specifically didn't like mention any of those because
Mhm.
it is like we just that's just food.
Right. I refuse to plan a date around a restaurant unless we plan to go to this restaurant. Like this is a cool restaurant. Can we go here? We're going to dress up, and this is the unless that restaurant is the activity, and that probably wouldn't ever be a first date. I don't plan dates around food
Now I
because
don't mind getting food. I do love me some food,
right.
but I
But
like doing shit
if
like activities.
yeah, if we hang out 11 times out of 10, we're going to get food because we're going to be hungry. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So if I took
So food's
you,
always gonna be on the table, but it shouldn't be the thing.
yeah, we shouldn't plan our time together around the food. That's
Hmm.
what are we doing here? That doesn't even make sense.
Somebody was gonna take me to what's the thing on top of Ponce?
Uh,
Or
Skyline Park.
yeah, Skyline Park. And I've always wanted to go up there, but I refuse to pay $10 just to get on the fucking
Hmm.
elevator, and then you still gotta pay to do shit up there. But that just it wasn't going well, so I didn't really.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Did I? Oh, okay,
Yeah, cause
yeah.
you hit me up that day and you was like, "Let's hang out," but I was at work.
Yeah, I had to make ulterior plans because I was already in the city and like
Hmm.
different shit. So I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore, but I do still want to do shit.
What be
So
wrong with guys when you just hanging out with them and you just like, eh?
either they did some lame ass shit and I don't like you no more, or like genuinely like I just don't see me hanging out with you. Like,
What's some lame ass shit? Talk to me.
some lame ass shit. I don't know. I can't express it. Y'all just be doing lame ass shit. You try too hard. I don't like people who try too hard, like overcompensate. Uh, try and impress me with the wrong shit. Like I just want you to be yourself. You know what? I actually hate the question. What do you like? Like, what do you like in a man, or
Hmm.
however you want to word it? Because it's like it doesn't matter what I like. It's like I know what I like, but if you're not that, I don't want you to fake it.
I feel that.
Cause that's not who you are. So you just be you, and either
Mm.
I'm gonna fuck with it or I'm not, and I'll let you know that once I decide.
The thing about that, so when I plan dates, it's usually it depends on if I'm talking to someone or if I'm currently dating someone, then they're always gonna be first in mind, right? But if I have uh no person in mind when I do things, I'll plan something that I want to do. I'll see something like, oh, that looks fun, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of things, I have a lot of female friends, right? A lot of women friends that I'm really, really cool with that I don't mind hanging with.
Mhm.
But some things is like, I don't want to waste that on them. That's a what? This is a cool ass
That's
date.
not wasting it. You just, the
I don't
person
want
can still do it with
I
whoever
don't want to
else.
waste that on them. So what I'll do is, you always crushing on somebody, right? And so for women, you just gotta send signals that he's gonna slide in your DMs or something like that. For me, I just have to do the sliding in the DMs, and so it makes it a lot easier that I have something I want to do. I'm gonna send you an activity. I'm gonna send you a time, and I'm gonna send you a date.
And see, that's what y'all need to be doing.
Yeah,
Don't
come
hit
on.
me with the
People don't have that type of.
what you want to do.
I,
Y'all asked us to hang out and then be like, well, what do you want to do? Nigga, you asked me to hang out. You tell
exactly.
me what we're doing.
See,
Like,
I
I
don't. I don't ever do
do
that.
that
Like I
shit.
said, I know what I want to do because I have that already in plan. So at that point, it's just, will you go with me?
You know what's also funny to me? Like y'all will ask to do something, right? Like, oh, we can go do this, everything on me. Like, yeah, I know. Why are you saying that as if it was a question? If
Ah,
you
that's another
ask me
thing.
to do
If
something,
if I
you
ask
are
you
paying
out,
for it.
I am paying for it.
Yeah.
If you ask me out, either you're paying for your part or you're paying for both of us. I'm not. If you ask me out, I'm not paying for you. You asked me out. I freed up my time
I
for you.
mean, sure.
Why
But
you?
definitely, if you ask me out, then
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that's fair. Cause
That's why I hate that everything on me. Like they're throwing that in there as an
yeah,
incentive for me to say yes. Like, nigga, I know that
that
wasn't even a
was
question in
that
my
that wasn't
mind.
that wasn't up for debate.
Right.
You took me out of my comfort
That
zone.
was already an expectation of mine.
The bar is so low.
It is.
The
It's
bar is
really
so
low.
low. That's how I know I'm that nigga.
I've had I've had it. My bars have like they've tossed and turned up and down.
What do you mean by that?
Like I've had some up here's and I come back down and then we work our way back up and then we come back down. It's just it's a rodeo.
So often, how often are you dating?
How often am I dating?
Like once a
Uh,
week, maybe
no,
two, three times a night.
no. Um, I'm funny, so I like go through periods of like, oh, I'm just gonna like talk to whoever, and then I'll be like, oh, you know what, I like that one, and I'll start talking to that one for a
Hmm.
minute, and then it don't work out, and then I gotta round the old ones back up, maybe splash, a new one to replace
This
the
what
one I got rid of.
I've learned of recent. There's no reason to round the old ones back up.
You're right, but it's like a in between thing, cause I do like just talking to people,
Hmm.
so I just have to get somebody back in to have a conversation with. And also, somebody has hit already, so once, that person is gone, I gotta make sure that I'm covered.
See, cause I've
Gotta go back to the bottom bitch.
when I go when I uh make a U-turn and just start talking to older people or people that I used to talk to, I just feel as if I'm wasting my time.
But see that you just have to know their their position. Like if you know that that's all I want from you and that's it, like I'm not wasting my time. I'm using you for that and I'm going about my day.
So, for example, there's this one girl, right, that we never talked as in like we dated or anything.
Mhm.
We hung out a few times and we were just we did talk on a consistent basis as friends though, you know. And it was never any pressure or anything, but there was hints that we both uh was feeling each other, right? And so that just fell off. And then she called me not too long ago, and in my opinion, the conversation felt like, what are we doing here? I don't want to. This is not. Energy isn't the same. I just, and she did nothing wrong, but it's just when you trying to pick up where you left off, it just never feels the same.
Yeah, but again, like I said, if you aren't trying to make a thing of it, then let's have to be on the same page.
So are you? So when it comes to guys, do you add new friends?
So you have a lot of girlfriends. I have a lot of guy friends, so I
Mm,
really don't try to at this point because I feel like
right.
I have too many guy friends. But um, if somebody serves a different purpose, and I'm not even like sexually, but like you like to do this thing, or all
Mm.
of these spots, then you could get added into the friend group. But I'm probably pretty good on guy friends.
That's how I
Maybe
feel.
girlfriends actually.
Cause I'll meet a girl and I feel like, oh, you're such a cool person, and I don't want to date you though, but I want to hang out with you a lot.
Hmm.
But as you said, I already have a lot of girlfriends. It's like, where do you fit in my life? Are you just
You
an
have to figure it
Instagram follow and I just message you every now and
out.
then, like on some cool shit,
So it's
and
like
then
I have a lot of those too.
Yeah.
Let's meet people when I'm out, and it's like we're friends, like in this event, in this space that we're
Yeah.
at right now, and then after we leave here, it's just like, okay, oh girl, you look cute, or oh,
Yeah.
this
And
is
you would never hang out with this person ever.
yeah,
Just for no reason. There's no reason
yeah,
why you wouldn't, but there's no reason you should either.
that's a fact. Life is just crazy like that. I don't
There's
know.
a few of those in my life right now. And like there's this one girl I met and she's like the coolest motherfucker ever. Like
Okay,
I think she's dope as hell.
I think I might know who you're talking about.
Uh, I'm probably 2,000% sure you don't.
Oh, okay.
I want to know who you thought I was talking about.
I mean, I don't know. Continue your story.
No, 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 no. We can continue that. That's gonna happen. Who did you think I was thinking about?
I mean, I'm not gonna name any names.
No, you don't have to name any names, but I mean you can throw hints to the point where we
I
both would
mean,
know.
the person that you think I'm talking about.
I don't have a clue who you.
Okay, all right.
Is it the person that I was with yesterday?
Mhm.
Oh no, 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 no.
Okay.
We're dating.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gosh, I
like
really gotta keep. You know, we won't even say that.
what?
It's just dropping too many clues.
I guess, but I'm just saying like with me, this is somebody I met probably like a few months ago, and she's dope as like she's dope as hell, like the coolest person ever. And she gave me advice not too long ago because um I was explaining to her how women like the idea of me.
What does that mean?
Why do you
Can we pause there?
why'd you laugh?
What is the idea of what is the idea of Ishmael?
I'm a dope ass motherfucker. I'm I'm cool to date. I'm very fun to be around. I'm going to treat you well. I'm not a bum broke guy.
So where's the but? You said they like the idea of you. That would imply that they don't like actually like you. So they like the idea of you, but
My
what's
person
going wrong?
sometimes my personality they don't really they're not too fond of or
You are. You definitely are a certain personality type.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or a lot of common interests don't sit there as well. People don't like the more they're around me it's just we don't have much in common.
Guys, this man asked a girl to be his girlfriend, and then what? Maybe 2 3 months later, and I'm sure he realized it before then, but this is when I found out. Told me that he didn't want to be with her no more because she ain't had no substance. They didn't have nothing in common. And I said to him, well, why didn't you figure that shit out before
Okay,
you decided
look.
to make her
So
your girlfriend? How
I
did that not come up?
that was just a goofy thing. And this is something I had to realize as well.
Seems like you're doing it a lot, unless you were thinking of that same instance.
No, all right. So I realized that women like me, but a lot of times I don't like them
Hmm.
because, like I said, I'm a dope ass motherfucker. I'm gonna just reinstate that multiple times throughout this episode.
Gotcha.
So a lot of times when I take them out, right, on consistently taking them out, right, and we're just going on a bunch of dates. They're having a bunch of fun, and they're having like a good ass time every time because every time they go out with another guy, they're just going to a restaurant and we're just going to get food, which they could do that with anybody. It's
Hmm.
nothing. But like I'm actually building a bond. I'm doing like a bunch of different cute shit to show my appreciation, to show my interest in this person.
But
Right.
apparently you weren't getting to know her during that
Right,
process.
right, right. No, listen. So, the thing is, a lot of times during that time, I don't find them interesting, and so I just stop. And so I be out sometimes. It's like, yeah, I'm having fun, but am I having fun because I'm with you, or is it the activity?
Right.
And that be what it. Cause like I said, when I plan dates, I plan doing things that I'm gonna have fun regardless.
Hmm.
It is it,
I don't know. Some people can definitely bring my mood down, like regardless of if it's a really fun activity. If I
exactly
didn't want to be around you, this is not fun. I'm not having a good time.
right. So like the more I'm hanging with somebody, no matter how fun the thing I thought I was gonna be having with,
Hmm.
when I'm with them, I'm like, this isn't.
I want to
y-
go home.
Yeah, but as a guy, I gotta just tough it out. It's just like, all right, hey, you know what I'm saying?
After the first couple of times, you felt like that. You probably should have just. Like,
Right.
oh, are you a ghoster? Do you just stop? Do you when you say you stop, or you just dead stop in your tracks
A
and
lot of
don't say
times,
shit else?
women don't, they don't hit me up first.
Oh,
Or
so you just let it ride out like that?
yeah, cause I gotta really see if you're interested in me. And if I'm not interested in you that much, because I already told you how my texting situation is, and if I take you out on a few dates, if I'm not gonna continuously force this thing if you're not reciprocating that energy. So a lot of times, if I'm not feeling this person, I'm gonna just stop texting. And if you don't say nothing about it or you don't say anything to me, it's bye. I don't. I'm not gonna force this.
I actually just went through a little thing like that. Like I was talking to somebody, but I wasn't really feeling like that, and I think he called me one night and I didn't answer, or we did talk and I told him like, I'll talk to you later, and just never called back, never texted him again,
Hmm.
and he never did either. And you know what? I applaud him for that. Know your self worth, King. I'm glad you picked up on those cues. So that made it actually really easy for me because I didn't have to go through the whole, like you're great, but I just don't think this is gonna work out.
Somebody hit me with one of those text messages.
But I think that that's the like grown and mature,
Responsible.
responsible
Yeah.
thing to do. Cause ghosting somebody is kind of fucked up. Like I did it one time, and I feel like I really hurt that Nick feelings because he definitely like, what's up? Like, what did I do? What's wrong?
Oh no,
Like
I
for a very
usually
long
just get
time.
blocked.
Yeah.
But the thing, I'm not a presser. I don't press people. I
A lot
just
of people
find
are
out one
pressers.
day that I send a text message and it don't go through. I hit to the call and it's just like, oh wow, I'm blocked. Huh?
I don't think I've ever been blocked by anyone. That's
Oh,
crazy. I've never experienced that.
I told you about the situation last time. You remember we talked yesterday?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that girl blocked me.
Which one? The one you were talking to,
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
friend?
yeah.
Oh,
I'm still
okay.
friends with the friend.
The
Yeah, me and her still cool, and we talked
makes
about.
sense. You was
And my friend was like, "Yeah, I don't know, she was
Are
tripping."
they still cool? Like the two girls?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I really don't know. But I was like, ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. And you know what? I'm happy she blocked me. Let me tell you why. I went to an Atlanta United game, right? With my boy Rico. And if you ever been to one of those, they are so lit. They are.
I really want to go, but I have not been to one. And then like Corona happened, and so.
I'm
But
going
I
to
think
one this
of
season.
course, everything's back open now. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be at one this season. I got my
I just
jersey
want
and
to go and
everything.
get drunk. I heard they be
I,
lit in there.
you don't even have to be drunk. It's just
I
that.
mean, I want to be
I'm sure you will.
drunk.
But it's just that lit. So they have these. They have a bunch of chants they have going on, and the chants are so easy to pick up on. And they have like
Yeah.
it's always lit. No, no, I'm saying like they have their chants are they have a beat. They have a live band playing. They have like a section where it's a band, there's flags waving, the crowd is jumping. Nobody's ever sitting down. It's always lit. And so I got one of my friends to get me some tickets right behind the goalpost. So we're literally the front row
Mhm.
behind the goalpost. So we good ass seats. And the chants are going on, and she just sitting there like this,
Oh.
and she gonna
Are you
say,
not entertained?
right? Are you not entertained? And so uh, she gonna say, you want to do them chants, don't you? I said, yeah. I mean, why not? It's.
Were you not already doing it? Were you letting her kill your mood?
She was killing my mood, and then she gonna say, yeah, you a monkey see, monkey do ass nigga.
What? How does that apply in this situation, bitch? Like,
Cause everybody else
we
is
had a
doing it,
game, though.
right?
But
But
we had a game. This is
right,
like,
you don't know how to fucking have fun. What are we talk? What is? What's wrong with you?
bitches do be weird.
Right. They be trying to be cool for
Yeah.
some strange reason. What's up with that?
I
Just
don't
be
know.
yourself. That's another thing. Women um be scared to fuck shit up, so they don't ever want to be themselves, and that's annoying as hell. Like,
I'm definitely like shy, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be Daisha. Just be
yeah,
Big Daddy Dave.
unfortunately,
Mm, it's
unfortunately,
very fortunate, actually. I'm a dope ass person.
depends
So
on who you ask.
everyone you ask,
I don't
I
know.
don't know anyone that doesn't like me.
I know a few.
Hmm. Who are they?
We don't do
We'll
names
talk
right
off. We'll talk
here.
off camera.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
What?
I
What you
assume you're
mean?
trying.
Oh, was you?
But either way, that's their problem and not mine.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like we not beefing, you beefing.
Right? Because like I said, like I'm a dope ass person.
I'm a dope ass motherfucker.
I ain't do nothing to nobody.
I don't never do nothing to nobody.
Mine's my business.
Same, same.
Hmm.
So yeah, what you give me for my birthday?
It's a surprise.
Right, I probably won't be surprised, but hey,
You will be surprised.
that's
'Cause
cool.
you don't know what it is.
Nah, yeah.
It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
But on a serious note, right? So there's a lot of guys watching this, right? Who
Hmm.
find you the most attractive person of May 2021, right?
Okay.
This is,
It's like the little emoji chart we had last year. For
yeah,
like
yeah,
every
yeah.
month. Okay, okay. Not
So,
emoji, GIF.
so you're the baddie of the month. You're Jet Magazine's beauty of the month.
You know what's crazy? My grandma used to have, like, my great grandma used to have those at her house, and I did always like looking at that person. No homo.
Yeah, I don't remember nothing else from that magazine. I don't even know if
Yeah,
they had articles.
facts.
I don't even know if they had articles.
Facts.
But yeah, so you're Jet Magazine's beauty of the week.
Okay.
What would you want a guy to approach? How would you want them to approach you?
You just have to be yourself and come correct.
What is coming correct?
Hey, I think you're attractive. I'd like to take you out. When are you free? Let's do this.
Ah, see, you already setting them up for failure.
Why?
You said, when are you free? That's not
No,
something
but
you
I
do.
finished it out. When are you free? Because I would like to take you
Right,
here
right,
and do
right.
this.
But
so when can we do this?
when are you free is an open-ended question, which
Okay, I feel okay.
which could
Okay.
which could
Take notes.
which
Are
could
you free Friday? Because I
yeah.
want to do this. Oh no. All right.
No,
What
no, no,
about Thursday?
no, 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 no. Say you give them two options: Friday or Saturday.
Okay. Well, that just leads back to the when are you free, which is what I said.
No, no, no,
That's
no.
what
If
would
I say if I ask you when are you free and you're not interested, you say never. If I say Friday or Saturday, you're like, hmm. Another thing I want guys to do: stop putting pressure on things. Don't make everything a dinner. Just hey, let's just get lunch. Hey, let's get breakfast.
It's the same
No,
thing.
no, no, no.
It's a different time of the day.
The time matters because if I say if I ask you to dinner, you like you know this guy asked me to dinner the other day. Oh, this is a date. It's like I'm just getting lunch with somebody.
It's still a date.
Yeah, but the lunch takes pressure off of things. Breakfast takes pressure off of things.
I guess so.
I'm telling you, you don't you never just go get lunch with some like it's 2 p.m.
I mean, I guess they were my friends. Well, no, I mean I've done that with like guys too.
Right, but there's no pressure on it. It's like, it's just lunch. And then it's like if it doesn't go well, you have the rest of your day to enjoy. You can still get
I mean, if I did dinner, then I enjoyed my whole day, and then.
and and then he fucked it up that night.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I'm
He did
saying?
fuck
If
it
you
up.
just go get lunch, it's like, this was great. And then after lunch, you can determine, do you still want to hang with this person for the rest of the day? It's like, okay, now what do you
I've had one of those. That's how you know you had like a great time. Like
Right.
when you originate doing the one thing,
Mhm.
and then y'all end up spending the rest of the day together.
right. So if this is for my guys who aren't creative and you just want to
Do activities.
I get that, but I'm saying this for my
Oh, I
guys
was
who
trying
don't
to
have
help them too.
who don't know how to do activities and all they do know is food. So if you do know all you know is food, get lunch. Just go get lunch.
It's also summertime in Atlanta. It's festivals and shit going on.
Like for example, I just left the food truck yard. That's a vibe. Hey, meet me at the food truck yard and we can get food here. We can get drinks or something, and then they have they have a few games you can play. You can just vibe. They're always playing like hip hop music where you can just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a vibe. So that'll put you in a +1. And if you are a dope ass guy, you're not me, but like if you're a cool guy, right? I'm sure Deja will give you a chance.
No, there's still those other boxes.
What they gotta
Well,
be?
there still has to be a certain level.
They gotta
of
be
attraction.
all right.
I
You
don't
have to
know.
be dark skinned,
You know,
fine as
literally,
hell,
that-
British accent, and have their shit together. So what you gonna do is you gotta
We
pull
don't
up,
literally
say,
have to be all of those things, but you definitely need to
Pip,
be
pip, cheerio.
attractive and have your shit together and concrete.
and have an accent.
You
It
don't
is.
have to have an accent,
You
but
have to have
accents
an
are
accent.
preferred.
Let me tell you. All right, these women love
We
accents.
do love
Okay,
accents. Accents
it
are
doesn't.
definitely
It
preferred, but
doesn't
they're
matter.
not
It
required.
doesn't
Cause
matter
like, what I
where
look
you're
like turning
from.
you down because you don't have an
It
accent. That's
doesn't
kind of
matter
crazy.
where you from. If you have an Atlanta accent, she gonna fuck. If you have a New Orleans accent, she gonna New York. No matter where you
She has
from.
to be from somewhere else though.
Not even necessary. He can be from
Atlanta
he can be from
females not gonna
Catcade.
care about
He can be
Atlanta
from
niggas
he can be from Catcade.
unless she from Gwinnett.
He can be from
Then
Catcade,
it don't really matter.
and he gonna hit you with that 10p
Tempe hot
wet.
limp.
You know what I'm
Wet.
saying? That's gonna get her every time. And then Deja like blue cheese, so
I do like blue cheese.
so I'm telling you that gonna get her every.
Superior.
That's gonna get her to say yes every time. She from Atlanta. She ain't turning down wings. She not gonna do it.
And wherever we go, better have peach drink. Cause if it didn't have peach
Yeah,
drink, we went to the wrong spot.
exactly right. So you can get it just like that easily every time. 10 piece gonna go.
10 pieces.
That's gonna get her attention. Now, once
It
you
will
got her
make me happy,
attention,
but, like,
once you got her attention, you gotta the ball's in your court. Right or wrong, you gotta act right. And
definitely gotta act right.
so yeah, the accent is key. The accent is key.
Accents are definitely very attractive, but you don't have to have an accent. Like, I mean,
You just can't
can't help
come out here talking like a Poindexter.
that would probably irritate me.
What if a guy? What if you put up on a guy, right? Or he put up on you, and he had like both hands on the steering wheel. He drove 10 to 2.
I would definitely probably peep that. Like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna discount you because you do that, but I would probably definitely. Peep
It's okay
that.
to discount him because he do that.
I don't know. I try not to be too petty.
I do.
On
I'm
the
I'm
things
petty.
that I
It's my
like.
life.
I'm trying, but I'm saying I'm trying not to be because who knows? Maybe my husband do that, and I just discounted a nigga because he fucking
You think your
wears
husband
socks and
drives 10 to
sandals.
2?
Like, I
You
don't
think
know.
your ideal husband drives 10 to 2?
No,
You don't think
probably
your
not.
husband out here whipping that motherfucker?
You know what? You right. His seat lean all the way back.
I don't know about that part. I hate
whipping
hate
shit.
that. Like I be like, bro, how do you
Well,
manage?
I like tall niggas, so they just got to do it off GP.
I mean, that makes sense, but
What does GP stand for?
I don't know. You used it, not I.
I know what it means and what it's used for, but
What does it
like,
mean?
Like off GP, like I did it off, just in case type shit, like or off the strength.
So what it like? So you just be out here saying off GP?
You've never heard that?
Mm.
It's on GP, like on GP. You never heard that? I
Mm.
don't know. My whole family be saying. I feel like that's like a saying. It's like one of them old southern sayings.
A few years ago I heard the phrase green for the first time.
Green,
Oh, he green.
like mad. Is that what?
You see what I'm saying? You have never heard it, but this girl, she from I think she was from Macon or something. She was from the country, and I said it around the homies. It's like, oh yeah, that mean this. It basically means like you knew you don't know much, or a lot of times.
Oh, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, a lot of times the hood uses it like, oh, he green. We we finna finesse this nigga.
Huh. Oh, you would go. Now I can understand it in that
Yeah,
thing, but just
it's on go. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was your.
Oh yeah.
Nah. Do you Cheshire drawer? Did you know it's Cheshire and not Cheshire? I don't know. My mom used to just say it real quick.
What's Cheshire?
drawer.
What are you referring
That's like
to?
how you supposed to say it. Like
You talking about like
drawer?
just the word?
Mhm.
Oh, I guess I don't know. I've never. My vocabulary is very small, and I like to keep it that way.
Nah, I like to have a big vocabulary. Like
I don't
stuff
see how
out.
that benefits me. I
It's
don't
like
believe in.
knowing-
I don't believe in reading.
I don't like reading. The most reading I do is like scrolling through Twitter.
Yeah. I remember I
haven't
was.
picked up a book in I don't know how long.
I picked them up. That's the most I've done. I remember I was arguing with people about reading, and they said, "No. I love reading. There's so
No,
many good books."
I'm
I
not
said,
about to sit here and capture.
"And the book's good enough. There's a movie."
Oh my God, that's literally the code I live by. Like people will be like, "Oh, if you like Harry," because I do like little nerdy shit like Harry Potter and like the Lord of the Rings shit, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you would love the books," or this book was like that. You would love to read this. I'm like, yeah, no. If it was good enough, they would have made a movie, and I'll just read. I mean, I'll just watch the movie.
If it's good enough, they'll make a movie or a TV show. And every
sure.
time people are like, "That's not true," I go down the line, and they're like, "That's all fiction." I said, "Okay, the autobiography of Malcolm X has a movie." They said, "Well, that's."
That was
I'm.
You know what? That was actually a great book. I only read it because they made us in high
Mhm.
school, but I did enjoy that.
I'm
Read
pretty
that book.
sure, but the movie served justice for me. I'm.
I've actually never seen the movie, but I did read the book.
See, Denzel played him, so it just makes.
Yeah, I've seen the scene.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Right.
Uh, and they said, well, that don't go for like life books. I said, well, Think Like a Man was a life book. It
That's a
has
great point.
it has two movies,
That was a lifestyle book.
and like you need to read the Bible. Uh,
Jesus Christ Superstar is this.
I don't even know what that
It's a
is.
musical. It's a good movie though. It's about the
You
Lord.
could have said the Prince of Egypt. You could have
That's
said
true. That was the first thing that came to my mind.
that
though,
movie.
honestly.
Prince of Egypt is a banger.
It is.
I love that movie.
It's kind of like sad, but
Is it?
yeah, a little bit.
It got
Like
some.
as a child,
I
you're
got. I
getting
want to
swarmed
rewatch
by
that.
fucking locusts and shit, and yeah.
I want to rewatch that movie because it has like some songs that I like. You know the finest part when Moses walked in that bitch with his staff.
Oh,
He was in there
that
with
shit.
Pharaoh.
Right.
He just dropped that
Smack
hoe.
that bitch.
He said, "Yeah, you see that bit?" He said, "Look, I got God on my side. Look at this shit." It did,
That was
and they was like, "Oh, how you do that? We got something. We got something." And they tried to make them little magicians, and their shit didn't hit the same.
bad. I haven't seen that. That's not one of the movies I rewatched several times.
What? You
Yeah.
ain't seen the Prince of Egypt in a long time?
No. Mm-mm.
What about Bridge to Terabithia?
Nah, I'm pretty sure I've only seen that once.
I don't even know if I've seen that. I don't know
Yeah.
why that movie came to my head.
The movies like I re up on absolutely Shrek is my. First of all I can quote Shrek verbatim,
Same.
like front to back. I love Shrek. And
Not the
Happy
gumdrop
Feet.
buttons.
Not the gumdrop buttons. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I love that movie. What did I just say? Oh,
You said Happy Feet. I never liked Happy Feet. I didn't give a damn about
I
them penguins.
love Happy Feet. That is my movie. The second one was okay, but the first one was great. I know the dance moves. Like,
What's your favorite
all of
Disney
that
movie?
shit. Shrek.
That's the DreamWorks movie, but okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I like Aladdin is probably like my favorite, even though it's Aladdin.
Mhm.
It's my favorite Disney princess movie. Is what I was gonna say. Like that's my favorite.
I for the long time I was telling people my favorite Disney princess movie is Mulan,
I didn't care for Mulan.
and then one day somebody finally stopped me and told me Mulan isn't a princess.
Is she not? She's definitely a princess.
No, she's not.
Oh, cause old boy not no king or
He's
nothing.
not a prince. No,
Huh? That's
crazy.
fair point.
But I was
She
just,
with them though. She be with
yeah.
with
She
that, like,
she
But I guess you're right.
all I would explain to them is that all them other girls. It's like you don't like Princess and the Frog. I said, yo.
Oh, that was a good one too. They got
I
some
mean,
good songs. And
I'm like that's cool and all, but
oh, Lion King too, of course.
that's all cool. But Mulan saved China.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
didn't really
billion
like that one
people.
Like that. I didn't like
She
that
saved
one.
China,
Little Mermaid was cool.
and it had Eddie Murphy in it.
Yeah, but so does Shrek.
I love Shrek.
Mm-mm.
I love
is
Shrek.
Definitely the better.
After
animated
like
animation.
Shrek 1 and 2 are like you ever realize that we never heard from Mike Myers again because Shrek
After
was
Shrek?
yeah.
Was that the last thing? Was there not a Austin Powers? Or
No, there
something?
was
Well,
no
you know
more.
what? Because Shrek the Third and all of that came.
Yeah,
later
it's
on,
just
so.
like Shrek paid him so well.
He said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, same with pretty much same with Eddie Murphy started doing like movies again recently, but for a long time Eddie was like donkey, and that's it. It's just
I'm sure if I googled his filmography, there would have been some other shit.
what Meet Dave. Fuck that
So
movie.
he still did it. That don't mean. I mean, he did it. It didn't do well, but he did it. He took his time out to fucking film that shit.
When did Honey Mansion drop? Honey
That
Mansion
was.
back then too.
back
I
then.
recently watched that movie.
I haven't seen that shit since Disney Channel.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney
You
Plus.
know, I I have my cousin's login, but I haven't really been fucking with the Disney Plus like that. Which is
What?
because I have to either watch it on my phone or
Mhm.
like hook my laptop to my TV because I have a PS3 and I can't put Disney Plus on that.
Why
I
won't you
haven't-
get you a PS4?
Because I'm literally only using my PS3 to stream shit. So
No.
I just need to get a Fire Stick, honestly.
Or you can get one of them guys in your DMs to get you a PS4.
No, it's okay.
And
I don't want a PS4. I mean, I guess if it was free, I definitely would take it, but that wouldn't be my first ask.
what would be your first ask?
As far as like shit that I want, honestly, just give me money and I'll figure it out.
No. Here's the thing.
Uh,
With me with money, I could want. There's a few things
I
that I
do want a
want, right?
perfume. I would do that because I don't want to spend my money on it. It's like $270.
Right.
But
So if I gave you $270 to go get the perfume, you're gonna just pay your bills with that $270. You're not gonna use that $270 to get the perfume. That's the
no,
thing.
if you like, if I asked you for that, then you either buy it, or if you give me the money for it, then I'll buy it. But if you
Oh.
gave me money,
Hmm.
then yeah, I'm using my money for what I want.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you want the perfume, but you're not gonna spend it on the perfume because it's like,
Well,
eh.
yeah, but that's because if he did just give me money, because then at that point it is just like it's in the mix with mine now, and so
Yeah.
now I'm still like, I don't know if I'm
That's the thing.
gonna
So
buy it.
I hate when people give me money as a gift.
No, I love it.
I feel as if it's very unthoughtful. I learned this as a kid. If you ever watch rich people when they go on these talk shows, or if you watch any of these shows, they give each other like gifts,
But
like
that's because they're
thoughtful
all
gifts.
rich as well. Like
Yeah,
me
yeah,
giving you
yeah,
money
yeah.
don't mean
But you
shit.
don't.
I can always use money. Okay,
Right, right, right. But I'm just
like
saying,
money and weed.
if
Money and weed are
if
my things that I could always go for.
but if I gave you an actual gift, something that you found interesting or thoughtful, you would appreciate it more
I would,
if
but I
I.
don't know what I want, so you have to just come with it. Like if you gonna
Yeah,
ask me
yeah, yeah,
what I
fair
want,
enough.
I don't
That's
really know.
that's what you would do with your friends because you know your friends. Like me, if I got you just weed, that
I would
thought
be like,
would
wow, you know me so well.
that thought would go out of the door after you smoke that weed. It's just
No,
not.
I would really
Now you
appreciate
don't
it.
even have the weed anymore.
It's honestly like
Remember that weed I got you? No, it's gone now.
uh,
Well, I remember it. It was cool. It was some.
nah, you okay on that? I mean, you put it like that. I feel that, but I would still appreciate it in that moment. Like that would make me really happy. Like, oh, that's
Now, if I
crazy. You
got you
got
some
me weed.
coasters, right? Every time I come over, like, you know what?
It has to be
Ishmael
some
got me
like
these
really
coasters.
cool coasters.
I mean, fair, but you would have coasters.
I don't care. You can put your cup on my furniture. Nothing I
I
have to
get
say.
what you're saying, but I'm just saying now every
Right.
time you use these coasters,
Ishmael got me this
yeah,
coaster.
yeah, yeah. Or somebody like, oh, these are nice. I'm like, no, no, no. This nigga got me coasters. We gonna use these motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, if you got it from me, I'm gonna use it. But,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's something like that. I
and
just
if
wish
you think of it, I'll take it and I'll appreciate it,
that's cool
depending
enough.
on what it is.
Yeah, but my birthday's
Honestly, a
coming up.
coaster, I probably would be
I'm
like,
just saying,
okay,
just in
thanks, but
general, what would be? I don't know. Like I don't
I
do
really don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I want.
same. Last year the only gift that I got was a vinyl player.
I got one of my friends a vinyl player, and he never uses it.
Oh, mine's under my bed.
Oh, so you don't seem to be using yours either.
Mine's a space issue. I don't have anywhere to put it.
That's what my friend claims as well.
Oh, yeah, but I buy vinyls. I have a original copy of Thriller and Off the Wall. I have
I want one for myself, Slick, but I also think I probably won't actually use it.
nah,
To
it's like after a while, it's like a good vibe thing.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it is
we
cool.
just
Yeah,
chilling.
but it would be like a once in a while thing. Like I'm
Yeah,
not like
I have another one when I
cause I
have
bought a Nintendo 64 and I'm like, yo, this is fire. Like I got a Nintendo 64 and I played it like 2 or 3 times. I had it a year.
I have a PS1, a PS2, an original Xbox, and a Nintendo Wii. Those
The Wii
things,
go crazy, honestly.
all of those things are in one big box in my closet.
The Wii do go crazy. That is one thing I bring back. You
Oh,
know what's funny? The last time I played that, it was because nigga was like, "Oh, let's play Wii."
you know the
And I
Switch
had a
has the
great
same
time.
controls though. Like,
So I can do like okay. When I say that, I really want to do the little dancing game. So I like
yeah,
Michael
yeah,
Jackson
yeah.
experience, and then the regular Wii Sports fire too.
I
I was
see.
somebody ass in tennis in the little bowling shit,
Cap.
and the
I whoop
it was
your
like
ass.
an advanced Wii Sports
Mm.
or like Wii Resort or
Yeah, Wii
whatever.
Sports Resort.
Yeah, and you can like smack into like it's like a
Mm.
little fighting game. That shit
Yeah.
fire too.
So, when it come to bowling, I don't play that one because I, it was so simple. I watched a kid bowl a
I'm
300.
about look, man. Hey, I'm fire at bowling and
No, no,
Wii
no. I
Sports.
watched a kid bowl a 300 without getting up.
Oh shit, from the couch, that nigga fire.
It was a little girl. Yeah, she said. She said, move it over, aim it.
I mean, you still, you gotta. I like the tennis shit is fire too, cause I really be up like moving around the
Yeah,
living room, chasing after the ball and shit.
yeah, I feel that. But yeah, the Switch has motion controls too.
So you can play all those same games.
No, that's the problem. They don't have.
So what was the point in telling that?
They do need a sports game now that I think about it. But they do have like a few games. They have like it's a party game that they have. It's meant for parties, and you like take the controllers off, And if you have multiple Joy Cons, y'all can all just strap it to your wrist and y'all can play like a bunch of different games.
Okay. But
Mario Party is one of those. It's really really fun.
I've never played that.
Yeah, Mario Party is a great game.
Mm.
Give it time.
You know, I played the little Switch thing and I
Mhm.
didn't enjoy it. Like I wouldn't buy one.
Uh, teach his own. I have one. I don't touch it,
It's very limited games.
but at the same time, I don't touch most of my video games. I do love Mario Kart. I be playing the hell out of Mario Kart. I'm that nigga in Mario Kart.
You know, it's a great game, Donkey Kong Country, or was it Diddy Kong? I think it's Donkey Kong Country.
Donkey Kong Country or Diddy Kong Racing.
Diddy Kong Racing is great. I have that on Nintendo 64, so
Mhm.
I have that game on my 64. But no, but yes, that is Spot 2. But now I'm talking about Donkey Kong Country.
Okay.
It's a great game, great little old school game. Snake is fire too.
You
It's
talking
like
about
really simple, but
on
it's so much
on
fun.
a Motorola Razr?
Yeah, I had a Nokia something something.
Flip
But
phone,
yeah,
Nokia.
but yeah, that was actually the main thing I did with my phone in like sixth, seventh grade was play Snake.
I why don't mobile games hit no more?
I don't know. Well, I don't. I guess I'm too tied to like other shit now, like
Mhm.
Twitter shit. Cause I have a game on my phone like for the longest. Like that's what I did. I'm actually on level 2000 something. Like
Mhm.
matter of fact, I'm gonna check for you right now. It's an astounding number,
A few years ago, I
but
beat Subway Surfer.
I didn't realize that it had levels. Like,
All right, so there's like level ups you can get for your character, and I
really?
maxed out every single level. And
Let me
then
try this.
I got a new phone, and it restarted, and I was like, I'm not
Nah,
beating
mine
this
is
again.
attached to Facebook. So like every time I got a
Yeah,
new
mine
phone, I
was.
logged in and
It,
it put me back where I
look,
was.
mine was too. For some reason, they just didn't want to
I'd
mess with
be
me.
devastated
I was
if
yeah,
I lost my position on this
yeah.
thing.
I was highly upset.
Honestly, I would like to know where this ends. So yeah, 2029
What game is it?
Panda Pop. It's a
Uh,
great game if anyone wants to play it.
it was it was like mobile games. I realized this once I got older. This is probably why I don't play my Switch much. When I was a kid, I always wanted a mobile handheld game because I wanted something to do while I was in the car. Now I'm driving,
Yeah. Yeah,
so
I
it's
play my shit like in my room too, so I did want it to play it like in general,
yeah. But as a
but
kid,
definitely
I
in
didn't
the car
have
ride.
like my I had siblings, so my console was in the game room.
Should have take turns.
Yeah,
No, see, I didn't
it
have that.
wasn't in my possession. So if I had a PSP or a DS, I could play that in my room. Now my console is in my room, so I have no interest of playing a handheld
Oh,
device.
there it goes.
That is crazy.
Guys, we were trying to get this light to come on for
It
quite a
is.
while, and here it goes.
Yeah, I have no interest of playing anything in my hand. If I'm in my room, it's just why.
Yeah, it's just because I feel like we're old and we don't care about this shit no more. Like,
Are games getting worse or are we getting older?
we just don't care. We're
Oh.
getting older because they're still fun. Because you know you'll do something for like a week and then you'll move on with your life.
Hmm.
Because like I said, when I got the 64, I was playing it. It was fun. It was like, oh, this is so nostalgic. And then it was like, all right, well, back to my regularly scheduled program.
So you still got the 64?
Yeah, sitting in the living room on my little TV stand thing.
That's how I feel about my I want to get my Xbox fixed. Like I have the original Xbox and I have two controllers and I have NBA Street Volume 2. And I want to do a game breaker on a nigga so bad. So bad.
Ooh, I don't know what system it was on,
Mhm.
but I used to play like NBA, or maybe it's not NBA, but Streets, like little basketball
That's what I'm
game.
talking
It
about.
had Nelly and shit on it.
Wait,
Yeah,
Nelly?
I want to say that it did. I could be lying, but it had celebrities on it for sure. I
Um,
think like
I don't even know
not
that
just
game.
basketball people.
Only celebrity game I know was Def Jam.
Mm-mm.
You
I've
know,
been seeing tweets about that. I've never like saw that game.
I never really played Def Jam, but it would take like a lot of rappers, and then you just fight with them against each other.
Yeah, yeah.
But F Def Jam Records for
Oh,
putting out a tweet that said, "If this gets enough retweets, we got an announcement for y'all." And it was hinting towards another Def Jam video game. It was about a year or two ago, and it got the traction that it was supposed to, and they never did or said anything about it.
Y'all just didn't do it in the time they
No,
wanted.
no, no. It was in a reasonable amount of time. I respect when companies hold up their end of the bargain because EA they gave us Skate 4. We begged for Skate 4 for years, and they finally announced it. Wendy's we begged for spicy nuggets
They
for
did give
years.
us spicy
They
nuggets.
finally gave it to us, and so now it's where's that Def Jam?
I'm not really pressed for it. Like I said, I didn't play the original one, so I'm good.
That's fair.
You know what else people like are pressed for, but I don't really care too much? A Rihanna album. Like I love Ree. She's my mother, but like I just love her for being her. Like she doesn't have to put out music. I don't really care about her music that much, honestly. She does have great songs, so I mean I enjoy them, but I'm not like pressed for Rihanna music.
I'm not a Rihanna fan. I'm not a big fan of a lot of people when that like
I
a
kind
lot
of
of
don't like most things.
eh.
I like to go against the grain.
No, here's the thing. This is what people get me like confused at. It's not that I don't like things. I just don't believe things are as good as the next person think they are.
You like to go against the grain.
No, 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 no. So I think Take Care is a good album, right?
Mhm.
And it's cool and all, but people are like, oh, that's Drake's best album. It's the best thing he ever put out, and I'm just like, like fourth best. That's just how I feel. And they
You
be like,
like to be the
oh,
nigga with the opposing opinion.
and they be like, oh, you just hating on Take Care. You don't like nothing. I never said I didn't like this album. It's just I don't. Uh,
Feel as strongly as you do about it.
yeah, it's another album I think is way better, and it just sonically sounds better. Like for forever, I've been telling people nothing was the same was Drake's best album, and so people was like, oh no, you're just tripping.
Come
Or
throughs on that. On that,
yes,
yeah, okay.
that's a lot. Pound Cake is on that.
Tuscan leather.
Tuscan Leather, Wu Tang Forever,
Wu Tang.
From Time with Janae.
That was a good
I
song.
love that album, and so people was like, no, you're just talking blah blah blah. And then Drake does an interview. Drake says his best album, in his opinion, is Nothing Was the Same. And so I go, I told you, motherfuckers.
Even he thinks so.
Right, right. A lot of times, here's the thing, and it's crazy. I'm usually right, but I'm usually years ahead. And so when someone else of a higher status finally admits something, I'm like, see, God, I was there for. I said that, dude. No, no one heard me. For example, what's
I
another
knew
one?
Frank Ocean was gay before everyone else did.
Because of the Frosted Pop Tarts thing. Oh,
No. No, because I like actually love Frank Ocean and listen to like all of his music. And
mm.
so if you listen to Lonnie Bro Collection,
You talking
it's
about
like
like
his
an '80s song thing?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Like in a lot of those songs, he says he, and back then I'm like, did this nigga just say he instead of she? Like maybe it was a mistake. Maybe this was
Mm.
some for somebody else, and he was singing the lyrics for them, but it was for a bitch. But
Mm.
he was just demoing it, and I'm like, maybe this nigga gay, and then he came out to be gay. So
I think
you
it's
know,
weird that a lot of people don't do the research and just hop on Twitter and just say nonsense, and that annoys me a lot.
I think. I like to think that most of this shit on Twitter niggas is doing for clout and y'all aren't really that ridiculous and stupid.
Oh no 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 no! Just two things I do not put past people. Two things now: the
Okay.
stupidity of the human race and the horniness of men.
Fair.
Those two things you should never put past people.
Fair.
Now, which
But still, a lot of these things are like way far left.
there once again, there are two things you should never put past people: the stupidity of men, or the stupidity of humans, and the horniness of men. So you were like, he didn't he didn't send her. For example, there was a guy who subscribed to this girl on OnlyFans. He paid $10,000 to meet her and hug her, and she used that 10K to travel the country, probably the world, with her
Wow.
boyfriend.
I am waiting for that DM. Like, hey, I'll give
You
you 10K
you
to.
don't have an OnlyFans.
Oh, you said OnlyFans. Okay, you're right. Never mind.
It's just like, why would you give somebody 10K? Or as people like, he didn't do that. He just for a hug. Not I
That's
do
wild.
not
I
underestimate.
don't know why niggas is paying for OnlyFans. It's blowing me that like bitches is really getting rich off of that because they really like y'all niggas. That many of you are paying for this shit.
It's weird to me that people pay for
Porn
only.
is free,
It's weird to me that people pay for OnlyFans for women they don't know.
right? Because then you could just went on Pornhub.
Right.
I guess I
So
would get it more if it was a bitch that she was already lusting over, and you
yeah,
trying to see what
that's
she
the
was
ones I
about.
would personally pay for. It's
Mhm.
there's a baddie
I guess I can
who
get that.
who's not giving me a chance, but she got this OnlyFans. It's like I
I
don't
gotta
have.
get to see what it's like.
Yeah, I don't have to put in the work. I can pay $5 for this. You know
Would that turn you off of a girl?
what?
Like if she had an OnlyFans?
Um, not necessarily. I
So what are the stipulations behind that?
I mean I wouldn't. I don't. My standards are so high at this point in my life to where I talk to only certain caliber of women.
So you ain't even gonna come across a bitch with an OnlyFans. Is what you're saying.
Um, if she had, if I'm talking to a girl and she created one, that mean a lot of times out of 10 women create OnlyFans because they broke, and
This is
so
the easy way out.
right. And so a lot of times I wouldn't even put myself in a situation to talk to a woman like that. I don't even talk to women without cars, to women who make 725, who work at the Walgreens.
I respect that.
I just don't. I don't care how
Know your
bad you
worth.
are. I'm just not talking to you. You work at
Know your worth.
Walgreens.
Cause
They be like,
samesies.
"What if she have ambition?" I'm not talking to a girl based off ambition. I wish women would stop talking to niggas based off ambition.
That's a fact.
I believe he got a future. He's working
Mm-mm.
towards something.
If you already too far ahead of him, sis, get you a nigga that's on your level.
Right. Like, what do we? No. Like you said, come correct. And I just won't.
Mhm.
I'm. That's how I am with women. I'm not talking to no woman who who's not doing either better than me or the same. And they be like,
I'm
"Why?"
trying to take flights, baby. If you can't afford this round trip fare, then don't come at me.
And they're like, "Why would you want to talk to a woman doing better than you?" I said, "We both can't be poor.
Right.
What? What do we?
Somebody has to have some
Somebody
money.
has to have like some money." And another thing, I was telling your friend this the other day. If
Mhm.
I'm if if my girl is out at the club and she called me to buy her a drink,
You was supposed to send me money before I left.
I want her to go home. Come home. You
I
you
don't think I would ever do
you,
that. That's
you
kind of
you're
weird. Hey,
clearly
send
not
me some money. I want some
you're
money.
clearly not bad enough to be in the club because you're
Oh,
not
so you
getting.
don't care if your girl would be like getting drink?
My homegirls finesse drinks from niggas all the time in the club.
I don't finesse, but it's just yeah, just
Yeah,
cause.
well, I'm saying like I have a girl, I have a friend. She told me she was at the club. It was this guy trying to talk to her, and he bought her a section and bottles,
Oh, that's crazy.
and she didn't do nothing to him. And so I'm like, nothing for him. So I'm like, if if I
Dang,
have
y'all out here
friends,
buying sections
right,
for
right, right,
bitch and her friends. I can understand like
a
come
bottle
to our friend
or
or
yeah,
come to
or,
our
or
section.
or a drink or something. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
bottle or a drink. But my thing is, if you're out in the club and no one's trying to offer you a drink, what are you doing in the club? What are you, huh?
I mean,
Are you that hurt?
maybe maybe niggas not trying to spend
She,
money.
my girl ain't got no juice. Oh, you telling me? My
Hey, I
girl ain't
guess
got,
she don't.
my girl ain't got no juice.
I guess she doesn't.
Then why she with
She
me?
trying to be respectful. She don't want to let niggas buy her a drink. She wants you to buy her a drink because you her man.
If
And
I
she
wanted to
not gonna
buy
let
her a
no other
drink,
nigga
I would
take
have.
care of her.
If no, but she went out to go have fun with her friends. So if you out
But
with
if
your,
you were there, it would be disrespectful, right?
yeah. Hmm. Tell him to buy 2 drinks.
That's funny. So I was out one time and somebody asked me to buy a drink. I'm like, yeah. And then somebody else, like while me waiting for that one, somebody else came. It's like, oh, let me buy you a drink. And I'm like, oh man, what do I do now?
You
So I,
give the first drink to
to
your
your
man's.
friend. Oh no, I
Oh,
mean I was with my
well,
friend, but
yeah, but
yeah.
that's how you do it. You. If my girl is going out with her girls, they should be getting free drinks. I should not be hearing about. I. I
y'all going out with us does hinder us from doing that.
exactly. Look, I'm gonna give
Cause
you your
the nigga
space.
see the nigga you got niggas, but he not gonna want to invite y'all to the section or buy the drinks, cause he gonna be like, oh, but you got that nigga.
Look, I'm okay with that because I'm not a club person. So if my girl want to go to the club, go out, have a ball, do your thing. Just as long as you do it respectfully.
Okay, so are you? Do you care about what she got on?
No,
Like at all, period.
no.
All right, cool. So she could walk out damn near butt naked, and you good with it.
If that's how she want to walk out, then go ahead.
Okay.
But if I mean that's what she want to do, I'm not gonna say nothing. I might make a comment like, "Oh, you
Oh,
look
you
good."
wearing
Yeah, like, oh, that's what you
it?
wearing. Oh, okay, cool.
You know what? I hate a where you going ass nigga.
What? Why?
Cause no, it, like you'll send a picture of like the fit for the
Hmm.
day, and they'll send back where you going. Like, bitch, just tell me I look cute. Like, why we doing all this?
If you look cute and if you send me a fit and you look cute, I say, "Oh, what we doing today?" Because I'm now inviting myself in your plans because you look cute. I want to see you in this fit. What are we doing? That's fair,
I
right?
guess. I mean, yeah, where we going is fair, I guess, but I hate the where you going.
Nigga
Like,
ain't
just
got no
tell me
sauce.
I look cute.
So we're out of time here.
Okay.
So I guess it's about time for us to get into
What album is it?
20 questions.
Oh,
For the guys listen
oh
to
you should have played that song
what?
to begin.
Oh, before we
21
started.
questions.
Yeah. So before we get into this, everybody who's listening for the first time, thank you. One. Two. The guest here, which is Big Daddy Dage,
Yerp.
has 20 yes or no questions to guess the album of the episode.
Do I start?
And you can start now.
Is it a rap album?
Yes.
Is it a group?
No.
Is it an Atlanta rapper?
No.
Is it an East Coast rapper?
Like as in the coastal line?
Yeah.
No.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Is this person short?
Yes.
Is it a Big Sean album?
No.
Hmm.
I do love Big Sean.
It's a short, not East Coast rapper. But I did say not. We specified East Coast, so it could still be towards this side,
Yeah, the Midwest.
just
I
not
get
the
what you're saying.
middle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Does does the rapper have locks?
Yes.
Is it a Wheezy F Baby Please Say the Baby album?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And so it's definitely an album. We're not doing mixtapes, right?
Right, 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 right.
Okay, all right, all right, all right. Is it of the Carter saga?
Yes.
Carter 3.
Bingo, you got it.
Oh, there we go. How
It,
many questions was that?
it was 9. You
Oh, so is that a record? Have you been
It
keeping
is
track?
not the record. The
Oh.
record is 7 or 8.
Ah, I was close.
They had a Lauryn Hill album, and look, it would have been quicker, but Shorty was like, "It's a female rapper. Is it Foxy Brown?" It was like, why would it be a Foxy
That's
Brown
kind of a
album?
trick question. Because Lauren Hill, I mean, she is a rapper. She's also a singer.
Right,
You had said rapper. I wouldn't have thought of.
but they said hip hop album, and that was I can't. That's a
Okay.
fair,
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick. I look,
Mhm.
hey,
I'm good.
I gave
Very
you an easy one.
knowledgeable.
I gave you an easy one.
I mean, but I literally had no clue what it is. I think anyone guessing it, period, is kind of like, kudos, because there's
Yeah.
no clues. Like, I'm just asking shit.
If the I still stand to this day, the hardest one I've given someone is The Adventures of Bobby Ray. I stand by that.
Oh, no one would have. No one would have ever. Did they guess it?
No,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
he
No one
was
even.
highly upset.
I didn't like. I do know that album because I did like B.O.B. when
Mhm.
he came out, but I would have never thought of that. Like, I wouldn't
Exactly.
have remembered the
He
name
said
of that
he said
album.
an Atlanta artist. I said
That's
yeah.
crazy.
He narrowed down the time span. He said 2010 to 2015. I said yeah. He said
Damn,
was
is that?
he
Yeah.
said he said was this a popular album? I said it went double platinum.
Did it?
Exactly. Yeah. And so
You know what's funny? Me and Tristan was talking about this. He had a lot of features.
mhm.
We was comparing him and somebody else.
It had airplanes on there. It had Bet
Nothing
Eye.
on you.
Nothing on You was on
That's
that
his song.
album.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, better. Yeah,
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 it
that was
had
a good one.
Past My Shades with Lupe was on that
Hell
album. Oh. Lovelier Than You was on that
Oh,
album.
yeah, hit.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. The album was a banger.
Yeah,
His
hit.
fall off was due to the Andre 3000 comparisons. You can't live up to Three Stacks.
Yeah, that nigga did have hits on that album.
And so he was just so upset. He said, "Bro,
How
how
was I supposed to guess
yeah."
that? Nah, I feel it. That definitely was. That was kind of a curveball.
And then the other album with Tristan and Jeremy and them, they didn't get the Childish Gambino one, but they was like
Mm. Which one was it?
uh camp.
Ah, okay, yeah, and that's
But they didn't guess Childish Gambino because I said he was light skinned. They was like, he's not light skinned. But I look at Gambino as he's your complexion, and a lot of people would call you light skinned.
yeah.
So that's how I looked at
He's
it.
definitely light skinned. Like
So,
I
so if you think of
light
Gambino, you think
skin
light
with a
skinned is
tan.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah. So all right, just making sure I'm not tripping.
nah. I
He's
mean, you can say he's brown, but he's light skinned.
okay, yeah. I need you to text him that as soon as possible to let him know that Childish Gambino is light skinned
Yeah,
because
he's
he
definitely
wanted
light.
to he swear
You
up
can
and
argue
down.
brown a little bit, but he's basically light skinned.
Exactly. And they was like, was he in a Marvel movie? And they was like, is he over 30? Is he over 35 or something like that? And yeah, Gambino's like 38.
Hmm.
And so they were upset. I
That's
was like,
crazy. Is
it
he?
was like, so they were thinking Ti this entire time because he's from Atlanta, and I said he's still currently active, and he was in a
Oh, okay.
Marvel movie, and Ti was in Ant
What
Man.
Marvel movie is
Gambino in.
Gambino in? Yeah.
He was in Spider Man.
Uh,
He played an arms dealer in Spider Man Homecoming.
I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, he
And
played.
that's kind of fucked up because I'm sure it was a minor role.
It was a minor role, but when he said a Marvel
Hell,
movie,
I do agree with him. Ti had a much bigger role
right,
than Batman.
right, but he was in the Marvel movie, and Tristan was like, he checks off all of these boxes. I'm so upset. And it's just, hey, and so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna pick next week.
Can I pick it?
Go for it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna send you one.
I don't know who's gonna be on next week.
It's fine. Don't matter. They gotta guess it. They gotta guess
Yeah, that's true. Um, got any final words for the people?
it. Keep your head up.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's weak.
I can't think of anything else.
That's weak. My final words is if you made it this far in the podcast, I want you to thanks for rocking out with the Jones.com podcast. Please rate this 5 stars on all streaming platforms. We are on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, every single streaming platform except SoundCloud because it's 2021.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube, hit the notification bell so you can get
Hit the bell
notifications
right here.
every time we
So
go
have that.
live. I need an editor.
Yeah, work on that.
I
Have
yeah.
like this better.
I need an editor so I don't have to like do all the clips myself. You know,
Oh, so man, you're a one man show.
I am a one man show here.
Kudos.
Yeah, gracias. Another thing, wish me happy birthday. If you made it this far, comment happy birthday.
June 1st.
June 1st is my birthday.
Yeah,
Deja said she didn't say this, but I'm gonna say it for her. But she said that she's gonna get the most views out of every single episode that's ever been posted because she
Let's
popping
do
like
it.
that.
Let's run it.
So
I'm
I
not,
think
though. I never said that.
the
Let's run this shit up.
the number right now was last week's episode. We at 134. I think you can get 200 views.
Let's see, guys. Let's run this shit up.
So you gotta just go
So
crazy.
I can have bragging rights.
Yeah, and let your friends know like, hey, this is
Tell
my
a
shit.
friend and tell a friend.
Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. You know.
Tell a friend and tell a
And
friend.
yeah, once again, if you made it this far, thanks for rocking with us. We out of here.